Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Senator Okiya Omtata has become the thorn in the flesh for William Samoei Ruto with his overambitious appetite to overtax Kenyans. Remember the 2023 financial bill, whereby after the National Assembly passed that bill, William Ruto quickly appended his signature on the bill, meaning that it was now turned into a law which was then now supposed to be operational. But when Okiya Omtata took this matter to the court, the judge made a ruling to suspend the implementation of this financial bill for a period of 5 days until when that case is heard and determined. So after 5 days, the case had not been determined. Then the judge also extended that court order with another 5 days. That means by 10th, meaning today, it is when the court was supposed to make a ruling whether to stop it or otherwise. So William Ruto and this regime were eagerly waiting the ruling from the High Court. But again, they still have sad news. They have a long way to go. Judge Thanda has listened to Okiya Omtata, scrutinized what he gave, and he has been certified that Okiya Omtata has a case that this government need to answer. That case is accepted until proven otherwise. And this is what the judge is saying. The petitioner have proven that they have a prima facie case. There is merit in granting conservatory orders. Upon evaluation of the submissions, I have no difficulty finding that the petitioner have established a case with a probability of success. And, during the argument of this case, we have Attorney General J.B. Muturi, and we also have the CS for Treasury, Ministry, or CS for Finance, Njuguna Ndung'u. These are the people in the court now. In the argument, they are saying that stopping the operationalization of this finance bill means sabotaging the economy. And that alone means that you are going to interfere with the operationalization, with the government operations. They cannot collect, and therefore they can't fund. It also means that it is a problem when it comes to payment of salary. That was the argument from the defense side, according to their lawyer. But then Otiende Amolo had an answer to these people, and this is what Otiende Amolo is saying. It is already 12 days since you suspended Finance Act 2023, and the government has not shut down. Our colleagues should stop scaremongering. The law provides for mechanism of continuity through the Finance Act 2022. All that has stopped are the new taxes. That's what Otiende Amolo. So you see, they want to use some rumor-mongering argument, which seemingly is a kind of a threat that even you, judiciary, you cannot operationalize if this finance bill is being stopped. You can't get salaries. And you can't run your services. So you just have to approve it. What they are forgetting is that we had 2022 finance bill, which can still continue. So it means they are collecting taxes based on what members of parliament passed in the previous parliament, which stand at 8%. Remember, what they had approved is 16%. So Ruto has to continue with the 8% as he wait. So the judge has done one thing. He has now passed this matter to CJ Martha Koome, where now Koome will need to constitute a bench which is going to listen to this case and then make a ruling. That bench might consist of 3 judges. If not 3, then there will be 5 judge bench. So now Martha Koome will have time, maybe 2 or 3 days, to form that bench. Then they will listen. Maybe the case will go for 10 days or 5 days. Then they will come out with a ruling to see if really they will allow William Samoei Ruto to strangle Kenyans, or if judges will find a reason to stop this financial bill. So going forward, I think this judge has washed his hands clean in this case, and he is moving the case forward to another team. And we want to discuss that before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, after this judge found that there is a case, a strong case, what he did is now forwarding this matter to CJ Martha Koome. So CJ Martha Koome is going to form a bench of judges that are going to listen to this case and make a ruling. That means maybe she's going to form a 3-judge bench. If not 3, then it's going to be 5-judge bench. They will sit, listen to the case, whereby now the petitioner is going to argue their side, the defendant are going to defend themselves, and the judges are going to make the ruling. So this matter is moving to another side. And from there, Ruto has to wait more longer. Maybe the case will be heard in 2 or 3 days, and judges are going to retreat maybe for another 2 days to write a ruling. Because now, in the ruling they're going to make, it is very important ruling, because then, going forward, that ruling is going to guide on how Senate will be engaged on some of the matters when there is a debate being discussed, or articles being discussed, or a bill being discussed in the National Assembly that is touching on county government. For example, the issue of housing, that is a county function. So what the government need, the executive, they just want to go to the county government and ask governor to allocate land and issue title D. So that is county government land. Now you're giving to national government, but you're never involved senators to discuss on this matter. Okia Omtata has a dispute on this. So that ruling is going to help going forward. It is going to guide on how senators will understand their position or duty and responsibility when it comes to such matter. You bring in the issue of house levy, where Okia Omtata believe that deducting 1.5% without consulting the people whom they are going to deduct, it is illegal. So there will be that question of 1.5%, which seemingly you are just robbing someone salary without even consulting the person. Again, the government is not explaining on how you are going to own these houses. So it is a kind of you are double taxing someone. With all this, the court has to make a decision on this. Then the issue of 16%. Okia Omtata want William Samoei Ruto to explain on how he's going to fund his agenda, or to fund his budget in case he cannot meet the budget estimates through taxes. Because on that, already there is the issue of what we call because already with that, if these guys are not going to meet their target, they are going to borrow locally. And when they are borrowing locally, it means you and me, we cannot get loan from the bank. Above all, the interest can also increase. So in that way, it means the people who are in business here cannot get loan. Mama Mboga will have nowhere to borrow. And again, the issue of prudence for the resources. So there are so many things Ruto has to answer to this finance bill going forward. How will you get money? People do not have money. Again, when you put 16% VAT on fuel, really, is it reasonable to the people? So we will wait and see. The ball is in the hands of the bench that CJ Kome is going to constitute. Then from there, Kenyans are going to follow very closely to see the kind of ruling they are going to make. Will the judiciary play into the hands of William Samoei Ruto, or they are going to stand with the people? Because now, with all this, it is high time the judiciary have a chance also to regain the confidence from Kenyans. Because some Kenyans, and the majority of them, not some, majority of them, they still have some doubt, especially in the manner in which the ruling came from the court to do with the hata wachana na ile IBC kai kando hii ya presidential. You know, so we are going to wait and see how the ruling will go. Will they stand with the people, or the same way the National Assembly handed over the sword to William Ruto to strangle Kenyans, judges will also do the same. So it's a matter we're going to wait, we're going to watch, and we will still come here to analyze the same issue. That's where we are. So Ruto has to wait for more longer days. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section for coordination of this conversation. Otherwise, thank you so much and see you in our next video.